As you walk through the dark, foggy path between crooked trees, your only source of light starts to flicker, slowly sending you into uncomfortable darkness. Feelings of uneasiness fill your entire body, feeling like you are not alone, and the hair on the back of your neck starts to stand straight up. Someone or something is watching you. From between the darkness that lingers between crooked trees, you see what you think is a shadowy figure staring at you. Then, out of the corner of your eye, you see small white and red lights darting between the dark silhouettes of the trees in the most haunted forest in the world, the Hoia Baciu Forest. Footsteps echo in the distance, and disembodied whispers circle around you as you reach a clearing in the woods. As you step inside the clearing known as the Dead Zone, an eerie silence causes your ears to ring with fear. The darkness surrounds you, and you begin to feel nauseated, and little prickles of pain run up your arms. More shadowy figures seem to appear, watching you from behind the trees in the dense forest. As your eyes race around in the darkness, lights are seen flickering through the leaves of nearby trees. Will you be able to escape the most haunted forest in the world, or will you be trapped in the darkness forever? Located in the depths of Transylvania, the Hoia Baciu Forest is home to creepy myths and legends that help construct an atmosphere so creepy that no matter how little or how deep into the forest you venture, you can feel the eeriness constantly surrounding you. Hoia Forest is full of crooked trees that grow in weird patterns. But one unusual thing is that every twisted tree warps similarly in a clockwise direction, as though some strange force is pulling them in. The branches poke at you as you walk by, feeling as though you are being grabbed by a skeletal hand, warning you to turn back. But why is the Hoia Baciu Forest so haunted? According to lore, a photo of a strange object that lit up the sky was captured in the 1960s. The object, a UFO, was located directly above the Dead Zone, the creepy clearing in the forest where no trees or plants will grow. The photo of the UFO being released seemed to be the catalyst for all of the supernatural activity that the forest is famous for today. Spooky lore started to emerge and spread around Romania, slowly seeping into the rest of Europe and around the world. Stories about mysterious lights flickering in between the trees, sightings of shadowy figures, and an eerie feeling of being watched, leaving people with feelings of anxiousness, while others experience horrible headaches the moment they walk into the forest, only to walk out covered in bruises and scratches. Most of the paranormal activity reported seems to be contained in the clearing in the woods, the Dead Zone. The area is where people often hear crying, screaming, and disembodied whispers. They report feelings of uneasiness and feel as though they are not welcome in the forest. Not only is the Dead Zone known for being a hotspot for UFO sightings and paranormal activity, but the area also seems to negatively affect technical devices, and even mobile phones will have little to no signal, making getting lost in the forest seem that much scarier. People claim they have been attacked by paranormal forces, and plenty of UFO sightings seem to occur directly above the forest. Rumors say that wildlife avoids the area, and the silence within the Dead Zone is so strong that even the sounds of nearby songbirds cannot be heard. Could this area be a UFO hotspot, or possibly a portal to another dimension. Some of the tales that have been told about the forest include strange things happening with time, as though you walk through a portal where time stands still, but still moves on the other side. One of the first mysterious stories of the Hoia Baciu Forest includes a shepherd and his 200 sheep who ventured into the forest, only to disappear and never be seen from again. People searched for him, but to this day, legend states that he is still missing. One of the more well-known myths in the area is that of a young girl who walked into the forest only to get lost and go missing until she reappears 5 years later wearing the same clothing she was wearing the day she disappeared. What makes this legend so much creepier is they say she hadn't aged a day. Could she have stepped into a portal, into another dimension? Romania is known for many myths, including the existence of werewolves, and is home to Vlad the Impaler, who is said to be the inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula. With so many creepy stories and dark history associated with Romania and in the region of Transylvania, I'm not surprised that the stories of a strange portal, UFO sightings, and the appearance of spirits are dotted around the country. The Hoia Baciu Forest has a history of invasions and destructive battles dating back over 600 years when the landscape was different, and the history is now buried beneath the dirt that lines the trees in the forest. With so much dark history, it is no wonder that the forest gives off a sinister atmosphere, especially at night. Similar to a lot of stories you hear about people going missing in national parks or in hikes through the forest, Hoia Baciu is no different. Allegedly, hundreds to thousands of people have been reported missing after they've entered Romania's most haunted forest. If you're interested in visiting the forest, it's open to everyone. You can even spend the night camping alone with only the sounds of distant screams, disembodied voices, and the wind keeping you company. However, if you're too scared to go alone, you can take a guided tour during the day, or if you are brave, they do offer nighttime tours of the Hoia Baciu Forest. Would you visit the incredibly haunted Hoia Baciu Forest in Romania? And would you spend the night? Or does the thought of possibly entering the forest and never leaving enough to keep you away? So I've been to Transylvania, but not the Hoia Baciu Forest. It's quite a large region in Romania, so I was about 5 hours by car away. I have no idea what that is in kilometers because I'm Canadian. We always say our distance by time. But Transylvania and Romania, it's such a beautiful country. I highly recommend visiting. There's a lot of dark history, especially around Vlad the Impaler and witches, werewolves, myths, legends of all different kinds. I definitely recommend visiting Romania, and I will be back and I will visit the Hoia Baciu Forest. And that's it. Thank you so much for listening to Everything is Spooky in the Dark. If you're interested in more haunted locations throughout Romania, I have a blog post waiting for you. I will leave the link to it in the description. And send me a message. Let me know if you would stay the night in the Hoia Baciu Forest. And if you wouldn't, what is it that is keeping you away? Bye.